One El Paso woman was left with questions after a notice arrived in the mail on Monday saying her taxes were delinquent and her house was at risk of going under foreclosure. However, according to the city, she is actually not at risk at all. KTSM 9 News reporter Tani Davis was able to speak to both parties about what this notice actually is and what other residents in El Paso should be looking out for. Tani.
Andy, Jeraldine Hubbard received what is called a delinquent tax statement from the city that they are required by state law to issue. Not knowing if her home was going to be foreclosed on, she immediately started looking for answers. 97-year-old Jeraldine Hubbard says she fell into a panic when she received the notice in the mail that she was delinquent or that she owes on her taxes and is at risk of losing her home. She immediately got in contact with the tax office to ask about her situation, to which they told her that as long as she kept up with her payments, she is not at risk. Despite that, Hubbard says that the language on the notice was what scared her.
It says here, if the delinquent taxes are not paid, the lien may be foreclosed on, because it's a lien, you see, the mortgage, the property, the house, your home. And think about this, people. That just floored me.
While the city does release these notices every February and May, officials say there is not actually anything to worry about if you fall under their exemptions that include individuals 65 and older or are disabled. The reason behind the language on the document is that the city is required to put it in larger font, but understands it can create panic.
It should not cause folks any kind of significant panic. But we certainly understand why some folks would panic. It's a lot of text, and there are specific state requirements that the city must follow.
Even though Hubbard was able to resolve the situation, she does worry about other residents who would not have it as easy as her. She wants the city to modify the language on the document so that others do not fall into a panic like she did.
This needs to be known. They can change this, simply. They just don't need this approach, especially with poorer folks, less educated people. You treat them gently.
If there are some questions you have about your property taxes, or if you have received one of these delinquent tax statements, the city says to call the tax office for any questions you may have. Reporting live in studio, Tani Davis, KTSM 9 News.